What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times sent from the enemy, had a strong, close, and personal relationship with God. Good, great, and awesome. All right, everybody, October 21st, 2024, on a good old Monday. Word here from the Lord, stemming from a community post yesterday. A pretty good post that the Lord just gave to me. He just be coming out of nowhere with these knowledge and wisdom nuggets or imagery. So let's just read this to make life easier, right? So y'all can actually get the visual of how God painted this picture right now of people in the different spaces in different areas, whether it be the world, dead church, faithful church, whatever they want to be that day, right? Let's do it. So let's start off. This is what he gave me. So you have people swimming to Jesus, right? Struggling swimming to Jesus instead of walking on the water by faith to Jesus Christ. He has his hand stuck out for you to walk across that water by faith, because we cannot please God without what? Faith. But you got people swimming instead of walking. Now, as they're swimming, it's not until they hit an obstacle like an alligator that they start crying out to Jesus. Jesus, help me. Help me, Jesus, help me. I really need you, you know. They doing it the hard way instead of doing it the faith way. Come on now. They now have to be pulled out of the water at that point to start walking by faith. But at least they're walking / swimming towards Jesus. That's the right way to go. How you do it is up to you. A lot of people swimming. Come on, let's get this faith together. You can do it. On another note, there are others that swim the wrong way to their false gods, idols, mammon, and worldly ways. The truth is that they will never stop swimming as long as they keep going against the wave of God. The wave that is trying to pull them to the truth, the wave that is trying to pull them to the way, the light, the truth, Jesus Christ. Because what are you talking about? There is no other way but him. They do everything in their power to go the opposite direction, right? Paddling the wrong way. All this extra stuff they are doing to go the opposite direction of God's pull, his wave in their lives, trying to pull them the other way. The truth is that they will never find peace or rest from swimming against the wave of God. You cannot escape the truth. It will always be there. Then you have people, and this one was kind of sad, you then get the people who drown due to influence from the enemy or giving up overall. You know, that's straightforward, but that's true. That's what happens. And we can't let that happen. We got to keep going the right way. The way, the truth, the light. Another imagery. Then you get the people who are with Jesus, calling out to others who are swimming the opposite direction. They don't want to listen at all. Instead, they see people on rafts and on boats. And these are the worldly people who are comfortable, partying, doing a thing, look like they're going to have success for the rest of their life, and so forth. But to us, we look crazy to them because we're swimming instead of getting on the boat with them. This is the part he just gave me. We look crazy because we're struggling, walking by faith or swimming to Jesus, going the right way, but to them and their comfortable ways and lives, they think we crazy because we've dropped everything to swim, or if you want to do it the easier way, walk by faith to Jesus Christ. But those are the enemy's rafts and boats. Eventually, God will flip over those rafts and boats with everyone on them. So even the people who decided to go the opposite wave of God, that got on them, right? Compromised. People will have no choice but to swim again. You don't get to run from truth. So then you have the people on the other side of the worldly people, right? So You had Jesus and the people calling out and people swimming in the right direction on one side of the worldly. Then on the other side of the worldly people, on their rafts and boats, you got the different churches, the lukewarm. The lukewarm is more in the middle, but the dead church, the lukewarm church, because those people go to church and they know the difference. The worldly really doesn't all the time. So that's the difference. But you got those people in those two churches, the lukewarm and the dead church. Dead church being you preach false doctrine, witchcraft, and so forth. Lukewarm, 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out in the world, okay? So you got those people on the side with rafts and boats, the more successful ministers from compromise from Satan. But you also have the people who are swimming, that are struggling and getting influenced by Satan, lying spirits and so forth, and they're leading other people astray as well. And they're maybe not as successful ministers of Satan, but they're trying to work their way to get there, or they don't realize they're doing that, right? Overall, these are the people who have compromised and or have fallen into Satan's traps. They are calling people to the wrong ways and could potentially lead people to drown with them, because you know when you start hurting God's sheep and doing wrong, God don't play. Especially if he done told you 190 million times and he has given a lot of chances. You will end up drowning. Because you yourself walked into that way, leading people astray. So in all, the truth is that no one escapes the wave of God. Either you get on board with Jesus or you get pulled to judgment day in the area you compromise for. Peace and blessings, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I ended off that message. But think about that. So, you know, a lot of people go, why is that person's life in the world so much better than mine? And I'm sitting up here following God, looking to Jesus Christ. I'm swimming. I'm trying to walk by faith to Jesus. But you don't have to worry, because pretty soon everything's going to tip over and they're going to have to swim. They can't escape the wave of God, the truth. And, you know, the thing with us is we see Jesus, the glow, the perfection, everything, but we don't see what's behind Jesus. We don't see the rafts, the type of boats. We don't see the fruit. We don't see the big, the good, the great, the awesome, the promises behind Jesus. We just look at him. And when he opens that door for us, come on, because I didn't even put this in the community post. He's giving this to me. When he opens that door, you will not regret anything, because you will always have your heart set on Jesus. No matter what he shows you behind the door, you will always love him. But you couldn't see it before. You had to go through the tests and trials so you could be trusted with what's behind it. Right? It's hard. It's difficult. And we have to give up a lot of things. But God does not disappoint. You disappoint yourself. God is not disappointment. Come on, Father, because you're flowing. He said it again. He is the way. He is the truth. He is the light. You didn't walk out into this narrow path for nothing. You didn't walk out into this narrow path because you crazy. Others just don't get it, and it's best for you not to tell other people about it. It's not their business. Their business is with their own relationship with God. It's not for them to understand, it's for you. But they will see who you are once you get there, where God needs you to be. So it gets difficult. A lot of you are going through stuff. Today, honestly, was a day it was rough, because a lot of people are in fear. A lot of people are in panic over the results to come. It's like, it doesn't matter. The worldly is worried about that, not us. You focus on Jesus and you walk. Don't swim. You walk by faith and you'll get there. But if you be like everybody else and you worry about stuff that it ain't even important, because that's not the end all be all, yeah, you gonna distract yourself. Look, you can swim or you can walk by faith to the Lord, because most of you listening are walking and swimming in the right way. But you've run into a lot of obstacles. See, with faith, you can walk right over it, but you're swimming. You need to get up. You need to understand why you are where you are. Cut that boo-hooing out. You done did it for too long, too many months, too many years. And you need to understand who God is. The world don't know that they messing with the God, the one and only, the true living God, and they gonna understand it. But you know it. You understand? Good. So don't just say you do, because I know y'all done said, yeah, I heard it. You better get up and you better walk by faith and do it, because this is not the time for you to be swimming. And you know, over here we give you the raw, the real, and the uncut. You understand? And for the people that don't like this message or got a problem or any questions, call 1-800 Ancient of Days. Get you some large faith, get you some sense that's not always common, and call your Father, because he will answer the phone and show you great and mighty things you do not know and respond to you in the way he would like to, that you can handle and receive in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Look at Jesus, and you will make it to everything that he has for you in your life. All this other stuff does not mean anything. All these people prophesying and prophesying, whether they from God or not everything is for you. Do you understand? So whoever is watching this video today, if God brought you here, listen to what's being said. Take it back to God in prayer, because we don't play over here. I'm walking on the water in my life. You can walk with me in the water, and we can walk together as the body of Christ. You understand? Jesus sends people to grab your hand and lift you up so you can walk by faith too. So come on. Are you going to do it? Don't tell me yes to that screen again. You better stand up and you better what? You better do it. Cut it out, because Satan only wants you to give up and drown, because he's threatened by you. So cut it out. Peace and blessings, and I will catch y'all in the next one.